live. We are now live.
Yo, dude. Dad.
What's up? We ain't testing, we on live.
That's good, we're testing.
We ain't testing shit.
That's good, I just keep saying it. That's good, we're testing.
We ain't testing shit. We are testing shit. We are testing shit.
Well,
we are live on the
Instagram
and on Facebook.
You have your headphones on?
I do. I does. I does and a does.
All right.
Oh, fuck.
Did that pop your eardrum?
A little bit. Let me turn myself down.
Are you good?
Yeah, we cool. We cool, good. We cool, man. Oh, you're still like going back and forth, making sure we good?
Nope, we're on the air right now. All right, everybody, this is Good Liquor Cheap Beer.
Who the fuck is that?
The Sub-Zero episode.
Oh, Sub-Zero?
My name is Joel.
Liu Kang. My name is Liu Kang. Oh, wait. My name is Scenario.
There he is, the synonymous Scenario.
Or actually, my name is
that makes no sense.
the motherfucking champ.
Oh, no.
Thanks.
Somebody won the championship.
Oh, yeah.
And
Loving basketball. Shout out.
he's going to enjoy it for
at least
10
years
months now.
Yeah.
10 months
Yeah,
now.
no,
10 months left before it
such
shifts
a beautiful.
shifts back over here to the other shoulder.
Oh, I
And
like
now
it.
We are back.
Hey, it's good to have aspirations. But I love it, man.
It's good
you
to
know,
have realities.
it's blood, sweat, and tears.
Real expectations.
Been so happy to like be. Hold on. So happy to be.
All right, so everybody
Declared.
on the live stream. I like
Declared.
it as a legacy belt. That's great.
The
You know
Intercontinental.
what? I handed that over
Legacy
to you
belt.
so you could take care of it and
Yes.
hold it for a year because I was tired of holding it. And I was like, you know what? Take it off my hands. No, I'm just kidding, man. Hey, congratulations to Scenario.
It
He won the
fits me.
fantasy league. He was gonna boast a little bit more. And then
Yeah.
so, oh damn, he's being nice about
No,
it.
yeah,
It's
no.
like, fuck, I got it.
It fits me like it fits Iron Man's chest, the Tesseract, or whatever that shit is.
It did fit my
Hey,
chest.
nah. Hey, have you seen that shit? Have you seen the Marvel movies?
No, you know it's good. But that's so funny. You know, like the producer was saying, put that on
Endgame.
there. We did not
Yeah.
put that on there.
It is May 8th. I've been champion now for I believe 2 months.
That is now like
And-
time.
And
Just,
yeah,
Just how long I've been champion.
2 days SC since champ.
It's like, when did you do that?
yeah.
It's like 2 months ago when I was champion.
But yeah, man. So I'm champion because of basketball, and basketball. That sounds hilarious, actually, right? But that was just basically my segue.
As everybody could tell, we're happy to be back on the air.
Oh, it's been a long
It's been a
time.
little while. Everybody's just like,
Been a long time. Been a long time. Been a
people that
long,
listen
long,
on
long.
Spotify and all that, we like super appreciate it.
iTunes,
Again, my name is Joel.
Google.
Scenario. We're getting back into this.
Yes.
Good Liquor Cheap
And this is
Beer.
Good Liquor Cheap Beer. What is it?
It's the Sub-Zero episode, is what it is.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? And
It's because we forgot how to count.
we'll elaborate. We'll elaborate on the Good Liquor Cheap Beer real
Yeah.
quick. But I also heard it was sports hip hop news. And
Hashtag
that's
it.
what we talk about. We
Hashtag it.
We're hashtagging in here. And for those of you who haven't heard from us in a bit, imagine
Yeah.
Scenario been working on some stuff. I've been working on some stuff. He actually has a show.
Oh,
coming
yeah.
up. When's that show?
Shit. I said I was gonna get it.
Like, I don't
Hold
even
on.
know.
Let me table that.
You know what? I shouldn't have put you on the spot.
No.
It's all good.
It's
but,
good.
we
Shut
all-
up.
we all
Yeah,
been
shut
working
up,
on stuff.
prepared, you asshole.
Yeah, exactly. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Are you pulling it up?
It is May 23rd. And it's
you lost
Sway.
your opportunity.
Sway
Let's
LA.
just moving on now. No,
Oh!
I'm just kidding.
But yeah.
Go ahead.
It's at a venue
Where is
called.
it?
It's at a venue called Mama Lion.
Go shit.
You can go to my
Go
Instagram.
shit. Good shit.
You can go to my Instagram. It is at Cnenario. That's CENARIO. Thanks.
Nice.
And
good stuff.
and yeah, man, you can be on there. You can go to Joel's too. He might post about it.
Yeah,
We'll see.
You might post about it. You never know.
Yeah.
You could always
Oh,
go to
shit.
watch my music video they passed. Imagine.
Oh.
And I got new music coming out soon. I'll be promoting that. But yeah, my name's Joel.
I love it.
Scenario, open the house. Good Liquor
I
Cheap
love
Beer.
it.
We are back. We had to come back because a lot of shipping going down, and so much so that this is now the Sub-Zero episode. because that is the temperature that we're hitting in Laker Town. It is now hitting sub-zero temperature. How do you like that transition? That was on top of my head. Imagine.
So
I'm getting a clap back there.
Yeah.
Imagine they're like
clap back. We gon' clap back.
Dude,
we gon' clap back.
Magic just fucking left, bro.
Shout out Ja.
Magic left. Ja, hey man.
Where's Ja?
Where is Ja?
Oh, yeah.
What does Ja think about the Lakers situation? We need his opinion right now. That's shout out to Dave Chappelle, bro.
Oh, the only important opinion he's got is a legal one because he got some trials and tribulations to deal with the Fire Festival. Yeah, or actually it's the other dude who's like just like a hustler.
I didn't know that guy went to jail, huh?
Yeah, but
served time because he got so cocky.
Really good documentaries. Hulu and Netflix. Send me my check. All right, but actually, hold on. Editors. Editors note real quick. Wednesday, May 22nd is my show at Sway LA. You can go to Mama Lions in downtown LA. Thanks. And we gotta move back though. So yeah, you're referring to Ice Cold, like Dante's Inferno. Would you say it resembles that?
Yeah.
The lowest levels of hell is where the Lakers are right now.
Man, I don't know if we're going there.
The lowest levels of hell.
We're definitely heading towards that direction.
And I'm for sure
going the opposite side.
I'm cutting wrestling promos all day throughout this episode.
That deserves hitting of the bell.
Hell yeah.
I like that.
I love it.
Dude, that is neat.
That is it for our show.
That is neat. That is all we had to say about the Lakers, and now we are gone. No, honestly, dude, Magic stepped down, dude. That caught LeBron by surprise. He was talking about that on that show, The Shop on HBO. I didn't watch it though. I want to watch it. I have it on Hulu. We're just giving everybody fucking promos left and right, huh?
Sure.
I can curse on here. It's good to get you.
Hey, Brian, I need that check though.
I could.
But yeah, man, no, it was actually a really, really cool episode. I love them all. I know that. I guess supposedly it's not a critically acclaimed show. I guess the critics don't like it, but I think it's really cool. Yeah. I think it's really cool. He gets a round table of all people that are like doing their thing and like their own type of industry. And usually they're like
I mean, he has a lot of big names
and actors and stuff like that.
He has a lot of big names.
It's cool. It's like a little think tank or whatever you want to call it.
J. Cole was on there.
Yeah.
Who did he have last one? Travis.
So this one, he had Travis. He had Don Cheadle. He had.
They got Don Chichi.
Seth Rogen was in there.
Was he?
Yeah, Seth Rogen was in there. Yeah, he's got a movie coming out. And then
gotta be promoting.
Yeah.
I'm promoting game.
So yeah, it was a good episode, and he was talking about like how they were asking him, like how did that make him feel or whatever, and he was actually talking about it. He's like,
"This is fucking hilarious how ridiculous the belt looks on the fucking video."
No, man, did you say it's ridiculous?
Yeah, it's because it needs to be back where it belongs on this fucking shoulder. Hilarious. That's right, cutting fucking wrestling promos left and right. Imagine. But dude, I'll see you in the fucking ring. Imagine. No, I'm just kidding, dude.
Home to Papa.
You're all like, dude, we're on a fucking roll, and you just fucking gotta interrupt me.
No.
That's what the visual does to me.
Ooh, baby.
Anyway,
but yeah, dude. So he was talking about.
Was on there too.
Yeah, Lonzo was on there. You're right. And so they were talking about it. And
so what did they say? That you saw it? So like, how did Lonzo react? I was more really surprised that Lonzo was there when LeBron was talking about how he didn't know that fucking Magic was going to do that. He was caught off guard. Yeah. And that's what they showed in the preview. Right. Did Lonzo comment on it? Because that's what I care about. So, like, yeah, that's cool. Travis Scott, everybody else is there. Yeah, but Lonzo's on the fucking team. Yeah. Like, what did he say? So
just to say it properly, LeBron ends up saying that essentially, like, he fucking was kind of taken aback that that's the whole reason he came here for like the whole Lakers thing, and it made him contemplate stuff. So then somebody else asked him, well, how did it make you feel? To Lonzo. And he was saying how it's funny. He was saying how it's funny how drastically different the reactions were. Because Lonzo in the gym, like, hearing it happen, and he was like, oh, shit. Dude, Magic just stepped down. Fuck. All right, well, what's popping tonight? Let's do it. What's happening tonight? What we doing? It was just like, yeah, cool, whatever.
He's got his own problems.
Yeah.
Wasn't Big Baller Brown like dealing with like embezzlement?
Yeah, he talked about that.
Oh, he did.
He talked about that.
God dang, we're just promoting the fucking episode left and right.
So it's pretty cool.
Actually, I'm actually pretty interested in
that. So check that out. It's an HBO Sports exclusive, available on Hulu.
So then,
Hulu, can I get another free year though?
Magic.
Hey, all right.
Yeah, man, we got the sponsorship
Sponsors.
fucking package.
Shout out the homie.
Hulu God, Ronnie, and
Shout
the
out
motherfucking
the
house.
homie. Shout
Out the homie.
Hey, but so what do you think about that whole situation?
What
you think
is
about that whole situation?
Magic, when Magic steps down, surprises everybody out of nowhere.
That was fucking weird.
Dude,
it's in the middle of a game.
Part of the reason that they say that he stepped down is because he didn't feel comfortable about having to fire Luke Walton. Luke Walton gets let go anyways.
I don't know about
after that. Oh, so you don't know if that's the reason why? Dude, I'll tell you. There's probably a bunch of different fucking reasons why he fucking stepped down. But Luke Walton then got fucking let go, and now we're in a situation. Anyway, now we're in a situation where we don't know who the coach is going to be. And today, as of, let's see, because it's already past midnight. Imagine people podcast.
Who that?
Like, damn it, why'd you have to tell me my time?
Who that?
Tell me the time. Thursday, May 9th. As of today, we broke negotiations.
We broke.
We did. Confirmed it. And we heard that negotiations broke down with Tyronn Lue and the Lakers.
Yeah.
And when Tyronn Lue doesn't want to be a fucking coach for your team anymore, and I'm not putting him down, by the way, he to me wasn't like the fucking marquee fucking coach that we just wanted, right? Like, I didn't know. He's the coach that LeBron wants. So when now,
I don't even know if there is one. Imagine
like, who we actually could get or should get, But I don't know.
They're not available.
I kind of don't mind Jason Kidd idea.
Jason Kidd's cool. I even like Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson would be great, man. He got a bad rap, dude, because then fucking
he is the one
took over.
He's the one who built them up.
Took over.
Yeah, he built the Warriors up, man.
Totally, man.
And down,
they got
and
better
down.
on his watch.
Yep.
And so now we're left with.
But doesn't that always happen, right? There's one coach
course.
that develops them, and then they're like,
dude.
oh, now we got to bring in the one that's like the championship coach.
Yeah. Now that this is going to another level, let's give it to somebody who should be handling that. Yeah, he gets a bad rap, man. But anyways, we don't have anybody now in line. Tyronn Lue, they say that now he doesn't want to be the fucking coach. So where the hell do we go now, dude? This fucking prestigious. I'm wearing the scarf, which is a testament to my fandom for this organization.
True that.
And now this organization is in shambles. Like, where the hell do we go? Like, where do the Lakers go? Do we have a chance at a fucking free agent next year? I mean, it sounds stupid and ridiculous that I'm asking if the Lakers have a chance at a free agent, but if I'm a free agent, do I want to go to a fucking organization where, I don't know, the front office is fucked up?
Sinking shit.
And LeBron is still arguably the best player on the planet, but he's aging. And they're not I don't see the talent around him too.
Yeah.
Right now. So dude, I don't know. Like, and it's maybe even too much to fucking ask you. Everybody's like, this is getting serious, man.
Yeah.
Maybe too much to ask you, but like, is there a solution? Where do you see it happening, dude?
It's sad.
It is sad. It is sad. What a fall.
Doom and gloom. But I don't know, man. It's funny because as you're asking the question, I've had these thoughts already. Imagine I cried about them. But, no, it's
we're all
like
down too. It's so funny.
I wanna be down. Imagine it's like, what? Hey, less than 5 seconds. No, we are not gonna get a strike against us. No copyright infringements.
There it is.
All right. Anyway, hey, so what was I saying right now?
Do it on key.
I forgot what the hell I was saying. Oh, so I was down a little bit about the whole Magic Johnson thing, as I'm sure we all were, and not even just about Magic Johnson, right? It's just about the whole when you start to see your fucking favorite franchise just start to crumble and implode. And so we thought we saw it imploding a couple of years ago. Everything looked like it was going grand. We got fucking Rob. We got fucking Magic. They got LeBron. We had a shitty year, but it was plagued by fucking injuries.
Are you talking about like when we signed LeBron?
Yes, I'm talking about this whole thing about the whole turnaround between Jeannie deciding her brother stepped down. She wanted Magic. We got Rob. Man. Everything's looking great, right? Then we nabbed the big fish. We nabbed LeBron. Yeah, and we fucking get him, and everything's looking grand,
positive.
Right?
Positive.
Young Lakers are looking great, developed, and then we get a shitload of injuries and have a horrible year, right? So that is what it is, and so that's one whole aspect of like disappointment. But then it's like, okay, they just got to heal. Brandon Ingram's thing's kind of serious, the thrombosis stuff or whatever it is, the blood clots.
Yeah.
That thing's pretty serious. But the rest of it, it's like, okay, the fucking AD shit, feel a little bummed about that. Was there still a hangover about that? That truly affected the franchise.
Dude.
There's all this shit, right?
It's a bunch of stuff.
But it was like, I felt like we would still rebound. Like, okay, recharge the summer. Hopefully Lonzo can get his shit together. Curry, and not comparing him to Curry, but Curry had a shitload of fucking injury-riddled first couple seasons, right? And he's been a stable guy since then. And who knows, once again, not comparing Lonzo to Curry, but if supposedly Lonzo is this amazing player and we're starting to think that he can't be that because of all these injuries, maybe he turns a corner.
I thought everything was just gonna, align and fucking everything was just gonna come together, and somehow, some way, we're gonna make the playoffs. Because how can LeBron's team not make the playoffs?
Oh yeah,
and
so I'm talking past that.
I realized too this year that like, dude, this is imagine just having LeBron on the team is not gonna fucking cut it. And
he did talk about that in the shop too, though.
Did they really?
He said the weirdest thing about Magic leaving was the fact that like he truly was like taken aback by it, because Magic told him like, this is the plan, man. It's gonna be tough. Like first year, it's probably not gonna be anything, man. He told him, he was direct with them. LeBron knew. LeBron was like, yeah, man, patience really is like not in my favor, but
yeah,
I was with it. I was with the program. The Magic told me, like the Lakers and being part of that show, bringing Showtime back, all that shit. And then for him to leave, he basically didn't say like he was like mad or anything, but he was just like, really? Like he did kind of say like he was like, wow, like Magic didn't even call me to be like, kiss my ass, LeBron. He said that. He's like at least that. At least crazy, right?
Is that kind of Magic being a coward?
I don't know, man. It sucks because
like
isn't it crazy when your heroes are more humanized?
Yeah,
like,
totally, man.
Because like he was already humanized with all these things, right? Like a disease and like all this shit he overcame. But then now it's like this, and it's like kind of like a reflection of character. And it's like, wait, what?
It doesn't seem like a Magic thing to do, to just give up on something and just leave it when you don't like it. But it's so crazy.
Didn't he do that with coaching?
He was just like, he did do it with coaching. It's, those things, is, there's a few things that he tries that, if he's not good at it, he realizes that he's not good at it.
Right.
And he needs to move on. And you know what? That's smart business in itself. Man. You cut your losses, and you know when to fucking leave something when it's not working. You know, spend your time.
I respect that, but it is weird that he did it in the manner that he did it.
Oh, for sure.
That's not good business.
The LeBron one is interesting that he did that, dude. Like, why?
That he didn't call LeBron.
That he didn't call LeBron. Like, that he approached it in that manner.
So Magic's above him. That's kind of what it tells me. It's like, I'm above this. I don't have to tell you.
I kind of
My happiness is the only thing that matters.
I think he was kind of scared to talk to LeBron. Like, I mean, and who am I to know if he's really scared? Like, I
like embarrassed, you mean?
Like, yeah. Like, dude, some people... Hey man, like we don't know the dynamic of their relationship. Like we think that Magic Johnson would have no problem talking to somebody, but dude, that's it's kind of hard to tell somebody that you're dipping when you like stayed in front of their house like to the second when you could legally like follow like for the laws of like the organization that you're working, the league that you're working for and with. That you stayed there, like to convince him to be part of what you're doing, and then you just leave, dude. Sometimes that's a hard conversation to have. And Magic Johnson is a happy guy, and he's used to situations that people love him and all that shit. And yeah, he does business and all, and we know he has all those businesses, very successful businessman. I don't know.
The thing is,
it could have been hard for him, like. Because I'm surprised, dude. Like LeBron's on fucking international TV on HBO talking about how Magic didn't call him, and he thinks it's weird. And you don't think that's weird? That like
weird.
LeBron James is on, like his boss or the guy that recruited him didn't have the balls to like give him a phone call and just give him a courtesy to be like, hey, dude, this is what I'm doing. You're probably gonna fucking hate me for doing this. Like, but I'd rather that you find out through me. Because you're gonna find out anyways.
Right.
Like it's you're right. It's either that. It's either he thinks that he's better and he doesn't have to tell him, or he's just scared to tell him.
Yeah, it's one of the two. I mean, I don't know, Magic. I guess just you feel like, and once again, I don't know, but you feel like as big of a smiling, like shaking hands and kissing babies, and he's all this. Yeah, you kind of have to think that although that's there, that's just a facade for a shrewd businessman.
Yes,
this shrewd businessman,
as successful as he is,
yeah,
too, you would
behind
think, right?
closed doors, would know how to behead someone, essentially.
Yeah.
Like, so then it does still strike me as weird that he wouldn't have, quote unquote, the balls to do that. So that's why it's like, maybe there is something deeper. Although I still feel like it's hard to excuse that behavior, it's like, damn, I wonder how betrayed he truly felt. Like, who betrayed him? Like, why?
Magic?
That's what he was basically saying if you read between the lines when he was like having that interview with Rachel Nichols.
It could have been anybody. Well, actually, it couldn't have been Jeannie, or it could be.
They said it is
subtweeting, like all that shit, but like that they've gone out of their way. Even as he exited, he just kept saying, my sister, I can't say that shit like about my sister. Like, I understand, like I get it, like, but I don't know, man. Imagine, I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. It's just fucking, it's nuts, dude. Like, it's fucking nuts that he would just dip like that, and that he would leave like that. Now they hired fucking, and I know we keep dwelling on the Laker thing, but it's a big thing. Like, didn't they hire Kurt Rambis's wife as some?
I thought that was a joke. Like, I thought it was not a joke because it's like a wife. Like, dude, I know that she's super close to Jeannie.
That's not a joke. It's a joke that like this person has no like fucking history of working in the league or like having that position.
So that is
like,
weird.
Helping other teams, like win, or like, you know what I mean?
Although I had heard already the rumor because of how close I guess she has been with Jeannie since they were growing up, or like since she was super young, and so like they actually, I guess she would kind of have an insight into the business, weirdly. So that's why I've heard that it was actually something legitimate. I just thought it was one of those things that they're just throwing around, but yeah, I guess it happened.
Dude, it could. Dude, and this is the thing. At this point, I'm just like, hey, dude.
Mom and pop business again, though. Mom and pop business.
That's how I feel that
what the fuck is going on?
That's the way they're handling business. Is like,
I don't like that.
They're not handling this almost. It's almost like they're not looking at it like an actual business. Because if you're even gonna look at it just as a business, when they're like, they don't care about the team or anything like that, it's like they would be looking at like, how can we maximize this? How could we be more efficient in this? We should hire the right people to do this, all that. They're not doing that.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's a bummer. Imagine, all right, moving on.
See you later.
And I guess we're done with it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. We had the Warriors and the Rockets playing right now. Like, we got the playoffs going on.
As we speak.
We got the Bucks already advancing to the Eastern Conference. Was it the finals?
Nah.
Eastern Conference Finals. You don't even think they have a chance, so that's why.
I mean,
it's insignificant.
It's not about kind of. I'm not even paying attention.
We were talking about it earlier. It's like you don't even think that the Warriors are gonna be beat by anybody. No one has a chance. It's not even close, right? In the East.
Not in the East.
Oh,
yeah. I said
it's completely different.
Yeah, I said. If anyone is going to dethrone them without any major injuries, it's got to be someone from the West. I just don't see it because.
But you can't dethrone them in the fucking West. Oh, well,
you can. You prevent them from going to the finals. Yeah, because that's the thing. Like, who in the East can truly fucking dethrone them? I don't see anyone.
I think the Bucks have a legitimate chance to. The Clips took 2 from the Warriors.
Okay, here. Yeah.
So I think the Bucks could maybe take 3.
All right, but that doesn't take the series. Like, that's the thing.
My interesting 4.
No.
Do they have a better record? Do they have home court?
Yeah, they have a better record. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my God, this is getting more interesting by the second.
So, dude, but there's the thing, man. Like, what I'm trying to say is that if the Bucks were capable of beating the Warriors, then there's more capable teams in the West that the Warriors have to go through, i.e., the Rockets. I.e., fucking.
There are.
Who else is left in the West now?
Well, the Nuggets are. Still too.
Either the Blazers or the Nuggets.
Yeah.
And so
that belt on your shoulder that you put down. You better be fucking like.
Hey,
thanking
Dame Dollar. Dame Dollar.
Because he helped you fucking get
Four
championship.
bar Friday.
Honestly, dude, Dame, imagine
Dame time.
Dame Dash. Imagine, Damian Lillard made a huge jump to me this year,
Dame
and
time.
not only in fantasy basketball, in real life, and he made a huge leap. Because they were able to advance finally in the playoffs. That's something that they weren't able to do before, man. And dude, you know what? Who was really disappointing? Who that? The Oklahoma City Thunder, man. Like, what's going on over there, dude? Like, Paul George and fucking Westbrook is like Westbrook, forever a loser. I'm just kidding, dude. You ain't the loser. Imagine the Lakers, bro. Just kidding. Do you even want him?
No.
Do we even want him? A couple years ago, we were talking about, oh, that'd be amazing. Westbrook came to the Lakers.
It would be fun.
It's not even like he's not somebody.
It would be fun, but he's expected to be a 1A and a 1B with him and Paul George. That's not a winning combo, man.
Okay. Well, fuck Paul George right now.
Yeah.
Westbrook, if he became available as a free agent and he was thinking about coming to the Lakers, would you want him?
Who do we have to lose to have him?
Nobody's a free agent.
Why not?
Okay.
As long as we don't have. Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Other people are options, though. I didn't mean like you have to lose somebody. Imagine.
Well, lose
You
or
have
lose out on
options.
somebody.
Okay, yeah. So you have options.
Are there other options? I'm probably looking at other options. Like Kyrie, yeah.
Kyrie.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
I'd have Kyrie all day.
Kyrie's a good one.
And I love Westbrook, man. Westbrook is a
I have Kyrie over Westbrook.
I'm a Westbrook fan, dude. Don't get it twisted. But it's just like, if you're asking me to be serious, like right now, like,
Man,
fuck. It's just, yeah. I mean, it's hard. It's like just like how LeBron, questionably, who knows if he can be the best person on the team anymore?
Yeah.
Right, to win a championship. So
wow,
it's crazy that we're there. Right?
Wow, so that's a legitimate question to you?
Yeah.
Can he be the best player on the team?
LeBron.
On the championship squad?
Yeah, because
100% he can. You don't think so?
Because it's gonna take LeBron or Kawhi.
You're still holding the fucking belt.
Yeah.
It's gonna take. Just keep gripping it harder. Too.
It's gonna be LeBron. It's gonna be a LeBron or Kawhi that allows us to win a chip. I don't know if we win a chip by just adding Clay. I don't know if we win a chip by just adding, I don't know, whoever the fuck else, Kyrie even. I don't think we win. I don't know if we win a chip like that.
So who's better than LeBron right now? Because saying that
KD,
you need a better team, a better player than LeBron. Okay, that's one.
Potentially AD, KD, AD, or Kawhi. They're on his level or better. They're younger. They're more athletic. He's on decline. It's just it has to be that caliber. I don't know if we can win with a Dame Lillard. Dame Lillard and LeBron. I don't know if we can win with the fucking who did you just say earlier? Westbrook and LeBron. I don't think we win with that.
Gonna get it done.
Yeah, like
Westbrook
we need
LeBron
someone on LeBron's level, or honestly better, bless you, or on the way up.
Imagine.
So
how you like them apples?
I don't know, man.
This is all days in the podcast zone.
I don't know, man.
LeBron and Westbrook wouldn't get it done.
Nope.
That's not gonna get it done right now.
Nope.
In this day, imagine.
Or it's gotta be by committee again, which is three stars. And LeBron can still be the best player. Then yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll tell you what excites me is that Kyrie seems very reinvigorated to play with LeBron James. And I think that's somebody that we probably might sign, dude. Yeah. He's a free agent
And if Boogie hadn't gotten hurt, my prayer, I was like, maybe we get Kyrie and Boogie. Imagine.
That'd be dope.
And
that's realistic.
Yeah.
I could see that, dude.
Yeah.
Because the injury right now for Boogie doesn't help.
Yeah, that's what now is kind of killing it for me.
So,
but I take Brook Lopez again.
It doesn't help his cause to get a big contract somewhere else.
I'll take Brolo.
Oh, I would love Bro. Man, we fucking had him.
I know. But another great luckily he signed a short term, so maybe we can get back into the graces.
And D'Angelo Russell having an all-star caliber year. Fuck caliber. He got it all. So.
Yeah, but that was a long-term gamble on Lonzo still, so we still have to see the. We start to see the results.
Dude, it wasn't. I don't know, man. I'm not into the idea.
And a dump of Mozgov, obviously.
That was what it was. But dude, truth be told, the reason why we did it was for Paul George. The LeBron move was another move.
Yeah.
And that one was still secured. We got LeBron. Paul George move was done now in vain. like because we never filled that spot.
Idiot.
Like with the full, like with that big money, like
a bunch of idiots.
So that one was messed up. I've never subscribed to the idea that if you have two really good people at one position, you have to trade the other. I've never subscribed to that idea. Like
I hate it.
I think that that was like a dumb move. So what if you had fucking Lonzo Ball and you had D'Angelo Russell, like, and they're both good? Good.
Yeah.
Now you got two people that can fucking run the squad.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that D'Angelo Russell would have started
Suns.
at the 2 guard at that point if they were so good and they were both like that good. Lonzo would have been the 1, D'Angelo would have been the 2, and D'Angelo would have loved to have been a shooter and been at the 2 spot and launch fucking threes. And when Lonzo was tired or he got hurt, you have D'Angelo could step in and fucking run completely.
I may be totally pulling this out of my ass, and I am.
And imagine we had that with LeBron.
But dude, I think I don't know. I could have sworn when I like one day I was just like nerding out and like looking at all the trades and shit. Didn't that also enable us to draft either Josh Hart and Kuzma though? Like,
I don't know.
I thought it had to do it led to that eventually.
Josh Hart.
And that's why I was just
Josh
like,
Hart.
okay,
Kyle Kuzma. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you're right.
I work 50 hours a week and I have a bitch for a daughter. Janelle.
I need you.
Janelle.
I need you.
50 points to whoever knows where that's from. I work 50 hours a week and I have a bitch for a daughter.
You brought up KD too, which was interesting.
Yeah.
Dude, he got hurt today, man.
Ooh, in this
so
news.
Now do the Bucks have a chance?
In this news, they have a chance to make it interesting.
Dude, I'm sorry, dude. If they don't have KD, I think it gets interesting already for the Rockets and Warriors next game.
I mean,
because
dude,
yes, it's an elimination game, but this one's in.
But without
Houston.
KD,
this was in Houston. Bro.
Without KD, they beat LeBron.
You don't think they're gonna win the next game?
Who?
The Rockets? You think that the Warriors are gonna win?
They could. But
okay, now series tied up 3-3. Momentum coming in from outside. The Warriors.
Warriors, man.
Hey, man. I'm just saying it could get interesting.
I hope.
Game 7.
I hope.
Last year, CP3.
I hope.
CP3 wasn't fucking sitting on the fucking sidelines or standing on the sidelines like for Game 7.
Hobbling on the sidelines.
It could have been a different story, you know? And they would have taken care of the fucking Celtics in the East, and they would have won the championship. So
Celtics are bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Celtics are gone, dude.
Bye-bye.
The team that you said
bye-bye
has no chance. I really think the Bucks got a chance.
Giannis is on his way. Like I said, don't get it twisted. Giannis is on his way to becoming the best in the league. He may even be arguably best in the league, like overall player.
The only reason I'm saying they have a chance now is because KD got hurt today. As soon as I hear that KD's not hurt and he's back in the fucking rotation, he's starting, everything's all good.
They always got a chance, man.
Then I think it's a wrap. Like that team's too good with KD. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
But if KD's hurt, they have a chance.
But dude, they still got
a realistic chance.
They still got Curry.
They got a chance.
They still got
everybody's got a chance.
They still got Iggy Beezy. They still got Iguodala. They still got fucking okay, DeMarcus on the sidelines. Hey, their UCLA center, what's his name? Fucking not McKee.
Move had to,
and Draymond, duh. Everybody loves Draymond.
Guard has to happen sometime.
It does, and I think it's gonna be after this year.
Yeah,
this is the last year of the Warriors.
If KD's on the team and playing, it's a fucking wrap. There's no doubt about it.
But they can't keep the band together past this year, man.
So past this year. Once we go past that,
past this year is the changing of the guard.
That's gonna we're gonna find out some stuff this
summer.
This summer, Clay is now he's gonna be a free agent.
Mm-hmm.
We have KD that's a free agent.
Can I have your Clay?
And then we're gonna see.
Can I have your so Clay?
And imagine
not my tie.
Dude, there's something I wanted to bring up that happened when we were not having episodes and during our off time. Nipsey Hussle was tragically murdered, and that's a really horrible thing. And that was a super bummer news that we got and the world got. What was it? It's
Yeah.
been a few weeks now, right?
Yeah.
And you want to go ahead and talk about it a little bit, Imagine?
Yeah,
Talk
I
about it a
mean,
little bit.
shit, like that. It was crazy, man. I will truly remember what I was doing, what time it was, what day it was. Like, I remember exactly everything, man. And it's one of those moments where it's crazy, right? Like, who cares? But, like, who cares that you can remember all that? But it's like, nah, man. Like, that's how significant it was, and I know I'm not the only one. Like, it's the evidence is just, it's out there and it's in your face of how big of an impact Nipsey Hussle had on so many people's lives. It's so crazy that he did it from technically the underground. Like, you know,
Totally.
and so Nipsey, like, for those, if you've been living under a rock and don't know, Nipsey Hussle, LA rapper, from the Crenshaw area. He's like a little Snoop Dogg that came up and was coming up at a time when we were really like, a little bit younger, starting to first, like, not first, but we were just in a mode, like, doing music ourselves. And for me personally, when guys like Dom Kennedy came out and Nipsey, because they were both here from LA, and when we're trying to do our thing independently and stuff like that, I was looking at them like for inspiration, because I was like, wow, these dudes are the new blood coming from LA, the new like LA rap, and they're doing it independently.
They're doing it on their own.
Yeah, it's not nothing new, like technically, like people have done that before, but it was just so reinvigorating to see them do that. And that was already where I was like, okay, I'm a fan. I don't even know like that much about the music, but I was like, oh, I'm a fan. That's cool. I'm a fan of that person. You know what I mean? Totally. And then as time went on, like, yeah, I kept up with Nipsey's music. Kept up with some of Dom's too. That's a whole other thing. But back to Nipsey, like, I did keep up with some of his music. I'm not gonna say I like listened to every single thing, but I did keep up with most of it. Like, and then when it happened, dude, I remember just being like so proud to show. Imagine like so proud, like, you know what I mean? It's weird to say that, right? But it's like, the victory lap stuff. Like, I was so happy to see that like this dude had come from that. When I'm talking about 2010, like when I'm describing the earlier time about looking at Nipsey come up, versus now 2018. Now we're in 2019, but 2018 dropping victory lap with this partnership with the label, and he stuck to his guns and like all money in, no money out, like just really trying to do the independent grind. And repping for LA, and then on top of that, so that's already respect, right? But on top of that, to be the type of stand-up dude that this guy was, that people that knew him always described, and had all these stories of like lives that he touched, and like even like I posted it, and millions of people's posted it, but it's on my Instagram right now still. It's like the interview that he had where somebody was interviewing, like, it was like a music show, I'm sure, they're interviewing Nipsey, and he's talking about just like wise ass shit, and you can see how young he is still. And then he's just wearing a white tee.
The money.
Yeah.
He's like, "What are you gonna do with the money?" And he's like,
Yeah.
"I'm gonna invest in real estate.
I'm investing in some assets." Yeah, because he's like, "Hey, I see you out here. He's just wearing a white tee and like a little necklace." And he's like, "I see you out here. And you're not really with all these chains and stuff like that." And he already kind of like scoffs, like laughs at it. He's like, "Ah." Like Nipsey does. And then that's when he answers. He's like, yeah, man, I'm trying to get money into assets. And that's when he goes, wait, what did you say?
Yeah, dude. I think it's kind of, it's really sad, because I think that people that aren't familiar with Nipsey Hussle and, know him as a recording artist, even just as that, they're gonna, I think that the mainstream media is still like paints a picture to like the typical person that they'll just focus in on any type of gang relations that he had. And, that defines the area that he's from. And I think that, that's what people think of that area, and
right.
People are going to just remember him, they're going to say that he was slain due to, gang violence and, the association to the gangs, and everybody's like, he couldn't leave the gang stuff. And it's like,
it's not about
when you
that.
realize like what type of person he was and how he was trying to just spit nothing but positivity. If you listen to the raps on his songs and the lyrics on the tracks, they're all, he's just trying to spit game and trying to help people out. And it's like, he even says it on one of the tracks, like, I'll give you the advice. Like, you could teach somebody to fish, but you could give them a rod. The example that he would say is that
that's low key Jesus talk.
He's just
bro.
trying to help people out, and like they still got to do their part and do it. Like some people will take the advice and be better, and he was all about progression and trying to be a better person, even yourself, which was it's just really a bummer that the typical person, if you ask them who Nipsey Hussle is, they're just gonna say that gang member rapper that was killed. And they don't see all the positive stuff that he was doing just for society in general, because I think
he's trying to buy back the block, man.
He was trying to help out a lot of people.
Plazas, buying businesses.
You don't typically see.
He had a store. He had a clothing store. Right next to it, he had like a basic supply store.
We're not talking about totally. Yeah, I learned a lot about like the stuff that he was doing afterwards, and it's like you don't typically see. When you look at his net worth, when number one, you talk about how he did it is one thing. Independently coming up, he did it his way, his rules. It's like, I own the masters. It's my money. It's my money, and I want it now. H. Parker on that motherfucker. And the way he did it is already one thing. And it's just, dude, like we could go on and on forever, dude. It's just,
but it is sad, man.
It's a tragedy, and it's
more than sad. It's dude. I honestly was bumping Nipsey for like 3 weeks straight. Still bumping him, like just to remember him, man.
That's what I was
like so sad.
Sorry, man. Got caught off guard. Like you don't really see somebody that makes that type of money stay in the hood. And he still had, houses there. He had a house there. That's where he would come and hang out.
But he was mostly employing people there.
He was, that's what I'm saying. Like that's where he was investing his money, trying to grow that area, still make money there. Obviously, he was investing money in other areas too. But in having the properties there, he was doing a lot of things, man. He was fighting off gentrification in that area. He was employing people that weren't going to have jobs like otherwise. He was helping stimulate the economy in that city where probably wouldn't have that little stimulation. And that's a big thing. And go ahead. I know that you want to.
No.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were like recording some shit on the phone too, dude.
I'm recording us.
The producer kept telling us we're going over.
Imagine over,
but it doesn't matter. We're gonna keep going. No, I'm just kidding.
Before
we head out, dude, Lil Nas X. Imagine thoughts. That's a different one. That's not the Lil Nas X.
Oh yeah, Lil Nas X is like got a horse in him on top of her. I forgot how it
yeah, that was.
Imagine.
Dude,
I got horses in the back. Something to attack. Something that I'm gonna make a man mad. Didn't mean to bear need nothing. Yeah, man. Shout out Lil Nas X. That shit's actually a hit. That shit was dope, man. And I was gonna say, like, even with just show your eye. Hey, Gary V.
Drop it on that ass.
Gary V had like a lot of he had a lot of clips talking to Nipsey on some like business shit, and then like Gary V was actually, imagine that's my segue to this, to Lil X. But he was Lil Nas X.
I like
he has all these clips of him talking to like rappers about like what's the next thing, right? And he said it like several times. He's like, I really want to see someone. I want to see you.
Oh, that's right.
Do like hip hop and country and put them together. I think that shit would be enormous. And he was telling all these people, and they were like, yeah, sounds cool. And then out of nowhere, this kid, I see that he tweets. I don't know. This is the origins that I know. Maybe there's previous origins, but I think he tweets it sometime in December of 2018, and he put like country music is evolving, and it's a video of like a rodeo, and it's this like cowboy dude like super getting down like in the dirt doing some crazy ass dance moves like fucking dropping down and doing flips and doing all his kicks and shit like that. And he's like doing it to the beat that he made the song. And then on
I'm convinced that he played a shitload of Red Dead Redemption.
Probably.
And that's what inspired
Hell yeah.
The track.
Hell yeah.
Dude, this is great, man.
And on Facebook or on YouTube, he did a whole other strategy.
Real quick. I'll tell you that I want to let you know that you know, with that track, I really like, you know, music like that. You know, I don't know if by now everybody's like, that song's played out. Or some people are like, never heard of it. Other people are like, I know what you're talking about, and I hate it. See, you could have like polarizing like attitudes towards it. That's not what makes it special. What makes it special to me is that it's kind of like a different genre that was created. You know, he thought outside the box.
Yeah.
And you put in the trap drums,
I dig it.
country hook. You know, he didn't go into the studio. Now I'm gonna drop some real shit. I'm gonna talk some real stuff.
Well, he did with Billy Ray Cyrus.
Okay, wait. Let me. It's like he didn't go into the studio thinking, I heard this track. I want to make something like that. He didn't go, I heard this dope ass like beat. I want to do something like that. Could have inspired that, moved on to something else there. But I'll tell you, he eventually at some point, even if it came from that, was like, I'm going to move on and be more creative, and that's now launched me into another direction. You know, thinking outside the box, like different shit. I love that type of stuff because when you do that, then you could do things that break records. Like that song, Lil Nas X, spent time on the fucking country music charts, really fucking high. Ooh. The pop charts and the urban charts. Like, that never had been done before.
Amazing.
Like, you break records and set records. Beautiful. Like, when you do things like that. So I really like that. Like, that track, never heard nothing like it before. When you think about it, it's not something all crazy, like, all something that you're like, would never have thought about it in a million years. Probably would have. Yeah. Like, but he did. He did it first. Did it. No one had done it before. And now it's a thing. So much so that that other song they were singing, two-step, doom band, I did it. That one, it's now evolved into its own genre. This is what going into the studio,
is Blanco Brown
outside the box does.
That's Blanco Brown with the gate.
Blanco Brown. Flacco Brown.
Hey, he made a whole dance to it.
Shit.
He made a whole choreography to it.
That shit is dope. Flacco Brown. Just kidding. Man. You ain't Flacco, homie.
Dang, but
Flacco.
You is dope.
Yo, mama. Imagine that you call
pretty
my mama
Flacco.
Skimmy, Timmy.
Dang.
I think that's my cue to leave. Imagine, no, I'm just kidding.
Shimmy. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. Hey, a couple shout outs real quick. You know, shout out to the NHL for doing their thing in the playoffs. I'm sorry we're neglecting you. Neglecting you. But the San Jose Sharks, I guess, representing for California, they have moved on. They defeated the Colorado Avalanche in the second round. So, you know, kudos to the California team.
Gotta be watching
keeping it alive.
Playoffs. I'm just watching NBA playoffs. Imagine.
And then, you know,
Dodgers is playing pretty good starting off. Too.
Hey, I love it.
Bad. You know, we're going to talk about Dodgers next week.
Yes.
We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Oh, you know what? I got a request for a shout out. Imagine. What? I got a request for a shout out for what was it?
You mate.
Need Caffeine, like the cafe, or some pet cafe or something.
All right.
I got a request for that. So there you go. There's a shout out. Oh. And join us on Good Liquor Cheap Beer next week.
Yes.
Where you could listen to Joel, see Nario, talk about more sports hip-hop news. Where can they go to listen to our other episodes?
They can go to youtube.com/goodliquorcheapbeer or just search Good Liquor Cheap Beer on YouTube.
All right.
You can actually watch us on those.
Awesome.
And then if you don't care about watching us, you're like, I just want something to listen to, you can actually go onto our Instagram, which is Good Liquor Cheap Beer, all one word. It's 4 words in one. And when you click the link in the bio, it'll take you straight to a choice of different streaming podcasts.
We like to say you can pick your poison there.
Pick your poison.
You know, Spotify. Thank you for everybody who listens on Spotify.
Apple Music or Apple Podcasts.
On Apple Podcasts. It's super dope, super awesome.
The Google platform.
Definitely. You know, we have videos to match the podcast because it seems like a lot of people are listening to the podcast more than the videos, which is all gravy. Extra content there for you. Go back, listen to the old episodes. We're going to come back, and we're going to give you some good stuff. Imagine next year. Like, we got to wait like 7 months.
No, but we in the thick of the playoffs, so we're going to get back into the swing of things. Thank you guys so much for holding out, for keeping with us, man.
That's right. Good Liquor Cheap Beer. Episode Sub-Zero out. Sub-Zero temperatures in Laker Town. We will see you guys. Again, my name is Joel.
My name is Nario.
Good Liquor Cheap Beer.
Ooh!
Peace out. All right,
Yoga Flame.
Yeah. All right. Imagine. All right. Got it. Imagine. Oh, shit. Yes.
Dennis?
There it is.
Oh, hey guys, we're still live. Hi
Never
there.
have,
Hi there,
never
everyone.
will.
We are going to disconnect and end the live video.